Alright, welcome everybody. We are going to Thompson. Well, actually, we just finished Thompson Tragedy. How many months ago? Almost 2 months? Holy crap, I am so sorry it took forever to get back here. Being sick definitely does not have any perks. 0, to be precise. Alright, so I need to refresh myself just a smidgen, so just let me go ahead and check equipment. And we're going to be doing the Deadliest ATAC, and hopefully we can get to Logan Siege before my time limit, right? So, check status. Okay, Alter Gunner, what does he have again? So he has up to Lightning Strike, so we need to get Splitting Smash, Soaring Dance, and then... Oh man, what's the other one? Splitting Smash, Soaring Dance, and something else. Flashing Fang? Blinding Light, Lightning Strike. Am I crazy? I could have sworn that it, that there were 3 more attacks. I'm probably crazy. I haven't played this in like over like a month, so jeez. Okay, so we do have everything up to Lightning Strike, so we just need to get Splitting Smash and Soaring Dance from what I remember, and probably that's correct. We have Holy Light, so that's good, and we have all his dormant skills. Let me double check that these are actually all he can get. So we can get Reflect Attack, Parry, Chivalry, and then you get Mental Vision, Second Attack, yep, and then Mass Menace, and that's it. Excellent. All right, so he has everything except Splitting Smash and Soaring Dance. As for Reina, we do want to get her Reina's tricks, so I just need to verify that I know what the heck I'm doing here. So Reina's trick requires 20 dex, so she has 23 and 16 base. Right, so she just needed her Lapis Lazuli. Alright, that's good. Devlin, he's going to need Burning Soul, which is 16 base and 20... What's it called? 20 power, so just needs to level up 2 more times for him. And Barlow, he has no unique attacks. Zero already has Turbulence, so he just needs Sonic Blade. Is that what it's called? Yes, it is. Alright, so he's just going to need 20 Dexterity and 15 Agility, so he needs to work on his Dexterity. Galvis is going to leave and after we get the capital back. Then we have Andrew here, who's going to need Somersault, which is 20 and 15 dex respectively, so just give it all to dex again. Nana, she almost has Terra Shock. This one is, yeah, it's a very powerful attack if you increase her power and her weapon. Otherwise it's just really useful. So it's 22, 15, 10. And then 10, 15, 10. So she just needs to increase her defense and she'll get it. Alright, what about their equipment? Okay, he has fairy earrings, that's okay. I'm okay with that. She has dex ring. Oh man, she only has a trident right now? I'm pretty sure there's a better spear for her. Okay, just need to make sure Galvis doesn't have anything useful because he's, like I said, he's leaving, right? And the other thing we were doing was not basically changing their default ATAC, so we're basically going the way the developers intended, right? Alright, and we are not using the interview board to prevent Bastion from increasing his morale with the other characters, so we can end up getting the bad ending, right? So let's actually double check the interview. I want to see where their morale is standing right now. Okay, Devlin is perfect. He's exactly where everyone ever sees him, unless you know how to deal with that. So we have Nana here. Milia's coming next. So we have to make sure Reina, Barlow, everybody else dies, and also try and do that for Nana too. We also have to prevent ourselves from killing with Bastion, at least until we finish Capital Clash, right? Because at that point, it doesn't matter. Actually, wait, it does. Yeah, at that point, it doesn't matter, because at that point, you will either be on the good or bad ending. Okay. And Bastion should be under level 20, or yeah, under level 20, so we can recruit Milia. I'm just gonna double check his level. 17. Okay, so he literally cannot kill anybody right now. It's gonna get really bad. All right, so let's begin. But first, just check that everything's public, right, on the stream. So everything looks like it's public on the stream, so that's absolutely wonderful. And we are good, from what I can see. And now we are good. Perfect. Nope, we're not good. I'm so sorry. It has been over a month. Almost. Actually, I think it's been over 2 months since I last streamed, except for that one time where I was feeling really good, right? But yeah, in basically 2 months, so a little off here. Alright, I'm good. Alright, so now we're gonna start Thompson's strategy, go hopefully as far as Logan's Siege. That's the goal for the stream right now. And then let's go briefing, and we're still gonna do a whole like narrating the cutscenes and everything like that. Everything still stays exactly the same. The Empire has posted ATACs at the entrance and the center of Aza. If the entrance guards spot us, they will immediately notify the others. We'll have to plan our approach carefully then. Alright, great. So we're gonna see Zakov again. You should already know that from like the first stream with the good ending. Well, here we are. Does anyone have any ideas? We have to defeat the 2 ATACs at the entrance before they can signal the others. But it don't matter how quickly we defeat them, because the others will hear the fighting anyway. Alright, we'll lure the guards away from the gates, giving Andrew and Zara adequate time to sneak into the town ahead of us and liberate the hostages. How does that sound? Like a plan of action. But now we must decide what to use as a lure. That was an obvious flaw in my plan. There must be a way. Don't worry, Bastion. I'll take care of the guards. And how will you do that, Devlin? With my unparalleled trash talking. And while they're busy with me, Zara and Andrew can sneak in. Are you sure, Devlin? I don't think you're a very smooth talker. You just haven't seen me at work, Rena. Trust me, I'm an expert. If you say so, Devlin. Wish me luck. Identify yourself or be destroyed. That's a Kingdom ATAC, isn't it? That was strange. I thought I heard an extremely effeminate voice calling out to me. Perhaps this part of the continent is populated with fairies. What? Cease your stupidity and tell us who you are before we beat you senseless. Oh, Imperial soldiers. How cute. Not that I'm an expert on Imperial policy, but aren't you guys standing unusually close to each other? Actually, we both just graduated from an Imperial Academy. You think we're standing too close? I think you're just in the right place. For me to poop on? That bastard is mocking us! Did I make you angry? I'm amazed that you have a large enough intellect to understand my insults at all. You just doomed yourself to death with that comment, you fool. Oh, really? Let's see if you know how to pilot those ATACs, rookies. Now's your chance. Go! Good work, Devlin. We're inside. You are a Kingdom soldier. And you're an even bigger sucker than the one Barlow gnaws on. Alright, finish them off. Aw, oh, man. Okay, I apologize. My freaking controller died. Give me a second and I'll fix this problem. Okay, so... Alright, we're good. Okay, so I don't really have to worry too much about Devlin. Let's just have them attack, right? So we just continue weakening the enemies so that, I guess when the time comes, we can just finish off everybody, right? Because we know eventually Zakov is going to appear, and we want to either make sure the enemies have been defeated, or well, not defeated. How do I put this? When Zakov appears, he will come and just try and kill everybody, which is always a problem, right? What we want to make sure is Bastion does not take the kills, because doing so will make Nana love Bastion even further. And if we can't have our team be defeated, what we need to actually do is make sure all their HP is below 50%. So that's the key thing. Okay, let's use Fireball. And yeah, I'm just gonna let Devlin die, right? Actually, at this point, he doesn't need to die. So he is gonna be frozen though, so that's that's the only issue. I guess we're gonna have to use Fireball here. And the reason why I say it doesn't really matter that if he dies here or not is because his, let's see, no wait, his morale is a little bit, is one more level higher than it should be to be the worst, I believe. I believe the worst one is the red icon. Okay, so we're just gonna have everybody sit and wait. Oh, right, I gotta make sure Barlow moves. Okay, so Galvus doesn't matter. Stand here. Okay, I guess we'll attack since Devlin is probably just gonna die anyways. We also do have to make sure he levels up, right? So we can get Burning Soul. Let's make sure he's not gonna, it's not gonna matter. If he wipes him out, he'll get wiped out, and then because of that, he won't get the experience. So definitely do not want him to be defeated or to die, and make a kill at the same time. Okay, so let's just have Reyna sit like so. Barlow's gonna move, so his morale doesn't keep going up. Nana's also goes up if you don't move her, so we can make sure she moves. Galvus, Nana. You don't have to worry too much about Bastion though. Yeah, you really don't. Okay, so let's go ahead with Strong Thrust so we can get some more experience for her. Okay, 32, it's nothing to write home about. Okay, make sure Barlow moves. Devlin can go ahead and attack from the front. Okay, gonna miss like he usually does, which is okay. Alright, Devlin's gone. Let's make sure we attack from the front with Reyna for that extra experience. And I'll put Nana here now. Barlow can go... Barlow and Nana can sit in the front. They both have a decent amount of defense points, so they'll be able to take a lot of hits. I wonder how it's going inside. I hope Sarah and Andrew were able to handle the other Imperials. The Prince's army has already taken the town? It does not matter, of course, now that I control the Sharking. I will kill the Prince and his army, and the hostages, and anyone else I feel like killing. Have any of you seen an ATAC like that before? It's horrible. Attack! Alright, so after Zakov attacks for the first time, we will see Sadira and Franco appear, so we could venture out and charge at him and then be utterly destroyed, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to sit here at the gates, and when he finally attacks, then Sadira and Franco will start attacking from behind, and then Franco will do his patented get himself killed move, which is always happens, right? So let's put Galvus in the front. He can do some damage while Nana and Barlow hang out back here. And actually, I'll try and keep Galvus alive as long as possible so that he can do some, not extra, just do some extra damage, right? And then I'll let him die. Gotta get Reyna back in here. We actually need our teammates here in order to, I wouldn't say like survive for the most part, that's even making sense, but the enemy, especially Zakov right now, is pretty difficult to deal with, and since we got 3 Dantariuses, that creates the issue where it's going to be quite a bit hard to hit the enemy. So we need to prepare for that too. So I'll do my best to keep everybody alive with Holy Light. And they should perfectly fine. We also have Nana in the back too, so that's me okay. So let's make sure Galvus ends his turn. Nana is going to move over here. Keep her morale from increasing too much. Okay, strong thrust on a strong thrust is okay. Oh shoot, I should have thought about that move first. But hopefully, ooh, they're going to attack Reyna. Shoot. Okay. Well, since she's going to be frozen, always attack when you're going to be frozen. That's a pro move you should always make. Okay, let's have Barlow make an attack here. He missed. That's wonderful. That's in our turn. Cooling Mist won't do anything when they're frozen, so don't ever bother trying to unfreeze a character by using Cooling Mist. Okay, Reyna's gone. There he is. Commander Zakov, you know full well that I ordered the sharking never to be used by our armies. You have blatantly disobeyed the will of the Imperial Princess, and you shall be punished for it. Damn it! The little wench has funked me already. Sadira, what's she doing here? It is a great honor to have you grace the field of battle, Princess. You ignored my orders, Zakov, and your insincere compliments won't make me forget that. Retreat now, or I will use force to repel you. What? You would attack me? You would. By all means, Sadira, I welcome your assault upon me. Strike me and declare alliance with the kingdom. What? I am attacking the kingdom army. Attack me and you have sided with the kingdom. Is that not obvious? The people of the Empire will be shocked to learn of the betrayal of the Imperial Princess. He's right. Why don't you stand over there and watch our glorious victory instead? You will be very impressed with the speed and power of the sharking. And perhaps you will realize where your loyalty should lie. I'm sorry, Princess Sadira. Heed my words, Zakov. I will not state my warning again. Retreat now or be destroyed. Ah! I will defeat these kingdom fools, and then I will defeat you. Alright, so here's the clear problem with that. Even if Sadira attacks Zakov right now, there's no Imperial witnesses. So, who would tell everybody, right? So, in my opinion, she's perfectly secure in her status to attack Zakov without her, I guess, being outed as defending Zakov. So, if she thought that far ahead, I'm sure she would just attack without having to hesitate. Alright, and here, going to use Fireball. Remember, the point is to level up and level up the other characters except Bastion. You gotta keep him under 20 to make sure he doesn't, keep him under level 20 to make sure he doesn't get past level 20. Otherwise, we lose our opportunity to recruit, what's her name? That girl, Malia. Alright, so Nana has to do something. If she doesn't do anything, she will increase her morale. We're going to pull Barlow back beside Nana and basically just move back and forth if he can't make any attacks. Okay, so has Barlow been attacked? Yes, he has. So we can move one space, and then next turn we will go ahead and heal him up. Okay, no unique attacks. That's the only problem with Barlow. So let's increase our defense by 2 and... Oh man. See, the problem with not streaming for more than 2 months is that I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing with Barlow. Judging by the way, I think it probably was just increased defense by 2 and then potentially agility by 1 or base by 1. So let's just do it like this, and hopefully that's what the plan was. Okay, it's gonna attack Galvus with Strong Slash, which basically means unless Galvus can like nick it away, he's gonna get knocked back. So you don't already know, then this is what it looks like. And there we go. Okay, that's all. Yeah, that strong slash is a variant of the strong slash we've been using throughout the game. Okay, let's just defend this one. Okay, so Galvus can't do anything. We have Nana let's go ahead and use Earthquake on Zakov. There we go. We can use Gaia Protect on Galvus again. This is basically to make sure he doesn't take too much damage. We can't let our line, I guess, fail. Or basically we fail. Satira is not a helpful ally right now, and that also includes Franco. Okay, let's use Lightning Strike on Zakov. And again, there we go. Now we don't have to worry about Zakov. It's too bad Sadira doesn't have Spiral Dive, or even oh man, what's that other one called? Wind Strike. Like if she could use Wind Strike and she had second attack, she'd be extremely useful right now. So that's unfortunate she doesn't. Go ahead and use another. Oh, we're gonna make sure he doesn't get any kills. So will the kick be enough? No. Okay, let's I guess we'll defend again. Okay, Galvus, let's have him end his turn. Barlow, he needs to make an attack. And since we're attacking from the side, he should be able to hit. There we go. Let's go ahead and use Cooling Mist also. Okay, it's in their turn. Nana can go ahead with Earthquake. We're just basically weakening Zakov as much as humanly possible. That way we can take it on one shot when the situation calls for it. Now, if I remember correctly, Earthquake requires 15 defense. I'm just double checking that right now. I mean, not Earthquake. Parashock. So she already has she has 22, more than 22 base already. So defense 15, yeah, so I was correct. So right now, oops, yeah, 1 to base as usual. And then, so that's 13, 14, 15. Now she should have Terror Shock unless I completely miscounted. There it is. Fantastic. Alright, so that's the one we're going to be using basically the whole time at this point. Okay, so end our turn. Bastion can go ahead with Holy Light. And I do feel like we're going to need to heal Galvus very quickly. Actually, we probably shouldn't have to, considering we need him to die anyways, right? Okay, he's gonna die no matter what. If I attack like that. Wow, this is very ballsy. He's gonna attack when he's being tackled. So that's because the hit rate is under 50% when that happens. The enemy will typically make an attempt to counterattack. So let's just use Fireball instead, and we'll hit Imperial 5. Excellent. End our turn. Nana with Terror Shock can hit Zakov. Nice, it actually hit. That's fantastic. And we'll use Gaia Protect on Galvus once again. Did you like that 99% avoid? No, sorry. Sorry. I'm looking in reverse. 99% hit rate. Okay, so there we go. Alright. The key here is to annihilate the enemy. without being annihilated myself. So, let's do that. I need to have Holy Light and continue healing, at least until Zakov's gone. Once he's gone, things become far easier, and I can start not playing more risky, but allowing more characters to die. And as you can see, Franco is quite literally about to die. And there he goes. Fantastic. He's played his role perfectly. Oh, that's right. Sadiro kill steal. Okay. There is nothing we can really do about this. If he hits Barlow, it's basically like, makes it very easy for Barlow to be knocked out right now. Okay, Lightning Strike is not what we're gonna use. Holy Light on Barlow. And we'll use Terror Shock on Zakov. We'll keep doing that, at least until Sadira gets surrounded, and hopefully that happens like very quickly, because we do not want her taking Zakov, or we basically lose all the experience. Okay, let's check the turns. So Sadira comes next. She's not going to be able to one-shot Zakov, so that's okay. Let's hit Imperial 8 with Terror Shock. And actually, I'm hoping she can't one-shot Zakov. That's gonna be awful. But I don't believe she can. I don't think she has enough attack power for that. Okay, she took 2 kills, but they're low-level characters, so really, it's okay in a way. Another turn here. Okay, we need Sadira to do a bit more damage to the enemies. That's a good thing the enemies can't actually use support skills, otherwise them healing would make this game much harder, right? If they could use their support skills. Can we attack and still move back? So we need to use Earthquake. There we go. Okay. So she has everything she needs. 1 to base, power, and I'll give it to dexterity so that Terror Shock can hit more often. Now we don't need her to survive, right? But what we do need is for her to hold this line until Zakov is gone. Okay, so in her turn. Okay, goodbye, Sadiro. Oh, this guy's really weak. Oh, my defense is really high. Can't see Barlow being defeated once Zakov is defeated, so let's just have him avoid, get hit in the process, and then try and make it so that Nana will take all the kills. So, no more healing. Barlow can go back and forward in his turn. Okay, Nana. Let's just go ahead and have her use a normal slash. Okay, we're not going to have her use Terror Shock unless we can hit Zakov, so we'll use a normal slash again. And end our turn. Let's heal her a bit. I'm not healing her to keep her HP up. I'm actually using Holy Light just to drive her FP down. Okay, he should be able to use Cutting Wheel, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's avoid this. Let's try countering. It takes more damage doing that. Okay, Ice Shards on Zakov will get him killed, so we'll just use normal Thrust. Oops. Which barely does any damage, so that's pretty bad. I don't think anybody's FP is too high. Yeah, nothing. Oops. And Nana can go ahead with another slash. In our turn, Bastion can just go ahead and end his turn. Okay. Kind of need Zakov to move in front of Nana. That's something I'm waiting for right now. Okay, normal slash again. There we go. Oh no. Shoot. Because I used such a weak attack, I only got a little bit of experience. If I used something like Terra Shock, which probably would have made me freeze, I would have ended up getting way more experience than that. Okay, just a strong slash right there. I can't defend this because it's collision. Let's hopefully avoid it. Let's watch it happen. Alright, that's what I like to see. When the hit rate is like 45%, right? And you still end up dodging it, which is really good. The best one is when it's at 99% or even 100%, and you still end up dodging it. That's like the best feeling in the world. Okay, let's reduce FP. Okay, so Nana's still perfectly fine. Let's use Blinding Light on Zakov. We're probably gonna get hit. That's okay. Point was to reduce his his accuracy. Okay, Terra Shock time. Okay, maybe not. Dang it. Okay, Nana and Barlow. I'm not gonna heal them anymore. Countering. There we go. Okay, his HP is below 50%, so he'll lose morale at the end of battle. As long as he doesn't get healed. Let's just keep attacking now. If he dies, then he dies. If he doesn't, then at least his morale will still go down. Okay. We do need her to hit Zakov. I do want to see him be defeated. It's like an enjoyable moment for myself to see Zakov be beat. Fantastic. So base power and dex. Go. And our turn. Bastion can do his thing and sit back here. Okay, we're just basically keep countering, right? Because if she gets hit, she'll take. When you use a counter command, what happens is that the characters themselves will be able to counter, but you'll take more damage in the process. It's like you're being back attacked in a way. You can actually counter that. It was bound to happen though. Move her here, move her there. There we go. Oh wait, she won't be able to counter if she is facing, if her back is to the enemy. Counter that. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for them to not be able to counter. Oops. Okay, he's countering now. That's a problem. Let's move him back a little bit. There we go. So that Nana can end up being hit. We'll put him right here. I'm gonna face forward. Now Nana will probably be hit now. So hopefully that works, because I can't see them attacking Bastion. It doesn't make much sense that it would happen. Just because of how powerful he is. Okay, let's try countering again. Okay, yeah. She almost halfway. She has 31 more HP left, and then she'll be halfway. I know it's like a slow process, but I just want to make sure Nana does not cause any problems for getting bad ending. do that. Okay, if she gets hit, dang it. I was gonna say if she gets hit, we can finish off the last the last enemy here. But I guess that isn't the card I was dealt. Okay. Good, good. We're almost there. Almost there. Dang it. Okay, if I use slash, will I be counterattacked? No. Dang it. Ugh. Okay. Move forward, go like this. Look at the Imperial. Tomorrow we can move. Okay. She's almost there. She's quite literally at the edge. Yeah, she's quite literally at the edge of getting halfway. There we go. Now we can finish him off. Alright, so Bastion isn't going to do anything. Nana can go ahead with the Terror Shock. She's leveling up quite a bit. Just A-okay in my books. Okay. Base, power, and dexterity again. I don't know. I have never experienced such a powerful emotions before. It's almost too much to bear. May I join you, Sadira? Yes. Yes, of course, Bastion. Sadira, Until today, it was my belief that the Junaris Empire was entirely evil, both its citizens and its leaders. But now I know that I was wrong. There are those in the Empire with evil intent, such as Faulkner. And there are those who want peace between nations, to right the wrongs committed in the Empire's name. I should have believed you sooner, Sadira. I should have seen the desire in your eyes, and in your heart. I thought my desire for revenge had focused my vision, when in fact, it had only blinded me with rage. You revealed the truth to me, Sadira, and I am eternally grateful to you. I consider you the most honorable, most noble, and most beautiful girl I have ever met. Bastion. I owe you my life, Sadira. We could never have defeated Zakov without your help. If ever a time comes when you need my help, no matter what the reason, call upon me and I will give it. I also hope you will call upon me if you ever wish to discuss more personal matters. You would help me no matter what the reason? What if I asked you to forsake your inheritance of the kingdom and help me to unite the continent? If you truly care about me, Sadira, you will never force me to make such a choice. I see. Good night, Sadira. I do care about you, Bastion, more and more each time I see you. That pungent odor can only be the sweet smell of romance. Franco, just because you have to guard me doesn't mean you have to spy on me from the shadows. I apologize, Princess. I didn't mean to listen. And not at first, anyway. Princess, if I hurt your feelings, I sincerely apologize. Not at all, Franco. Let us make haste to return home. I have a great many tasks yet to do. Yes, Sadira. Your Highness, Prince Duyere, we have an emergency situation. I'm standing right here. There's no need to scream. Now tell me what's going on. I apologize for having to deliver such distressing news, Your Highness. But your father, Emperor Degel, has been assassinated. What? That old goat was far too tenacious to yield to assassins. You are obviously mistaken. I'm afraid not, Your Highness. That the king is dead. I won't describe the condition in which we found him. Have you yet found the assassin? We will lop off his head and return to the kingdom from whence it came. We have not found the assassin yet, Your Highness, but we do not believe the kingdom orchestrated this. The evidence at the scene leads me to believe that your father's murderer is from within our own ranks. Unbelievable. Have you any suspects? I want you to interrogate everyone in the palace if you must. Actually, Your Highness, many people believe they know who the killer is. And what is his name? I sincerely hope he has already been arrested. The lead suspect is you, Prince. Many Imperials seem to lay the guilt for this heinous act at your feet. No one has spoken of this aloud, of course. Not yet, at least. But someone will, and once that happens... What? I've never heard anything so ludicrous. Why would I betray my own father? What would I gain from his death? Tell me who is spreading these lies, and I shall cut their loose tongues. Tell me who is spreading these lies, and I shall have their loose tongues cut out of their large mouths. Caution, Your Highness. We are in the midst of an extremely dangerous situation. If your father can be assassinated in the palace, you can surely be slain as well. You must act with care. If you do anything foolish, it may be perceived as a sign of your guilt. Now I understand. With my father's death, I have inherited leadership of the Empire. But the rumors are probably saying that I was unwilling to wait for my father to die of natural causes. Exactly, Your Highness. But how can I dispel the suspicion? How can I prove my innocence? Surely you must have some training regarding a situation like this? Tell me what to do. Frankly, Your Highness, there is only one course of action you can take. Yes? You must immediately stake your claim to the throne and announce a ceremony of ascension. But I don't understand. It's obvious that this assassination was conceived to place suspicion upon you, Prince Duyere. If you proceed to claim the throne, the rumors and suspicion will only increase. And the person who plotted this will make their next move. That is when we shall seize him. So we pretend to fall into his trap when we actually lure the fool traitor into ours. Why didn't I think of that? I will make the announcement of my ascension at once. I expect you to guard me quite closely. And I have one more request of you. Yes, Your Highness? I wish to see my father one last time. I will take you to him, Prince Duyere. I can scarcely believe what our spies have just uncovered in the field. Emperor Degal has been assassinated, right in the Imperial Palace. Degal is dead? I have nothing but respect for the assassin, sneaking into the heart of the Empire and killing its leader. I have to admit that even I would find that a little intense. The most fantastical piece of news is that the assassin looks to be within the Empire. I wonder if Princess Adira has yet to hear the news. With the death of Degal, the throne now belongs to Prince Duyere, his son. Duyere is brash and temperamental, just like his father, but severely lacking in maturity and experience. The same could have been said of me not long ago, Galvis. The more I think about it, the more I realize how much this turn of events can benefit us. Alas, the Empire is watching the events now unfolding in their realm to see what Duyere does next. It seems this is a choice to retake Norze Castle. From there, we can easily reach the capital. I agree with Duke Zera. To reclaim Norze would be our greatest triumph yet over the Imperial army. To battle then. I feel strange about taking advantage of the Emperor's death like this. It does seem odd, but we must avail ourselves of every chance to thwart the Empire. I know, Zera. I just worry about how Sadira might perceive this. Alright, so we got ourselves Terror Shock, which is absolutely wonderful. We do need to make sure Reyna doesn't die this time, so she can actually get, actually no, she can already get Reyna's trick. She just needs Lapis Lazuli. And then we need to make sure Devlin is 20 base, she is almost there. So we can end up getting Burning Soul, Barlow, Zera needs more dexterity. Interesting enough, why didn't he appear in the battle? In the battle we were just in, which is fascinating. Andrew too. It's weird that they just weren't there. It's something I think about. Otherwise, we're pretty much good. So let's save and then move on to the next mission. Oh, wait, let's check interview first. Let's check everybody's morale. Alright, good. See, Gallus is already down, and Andrew also is down. I don't know why his went down. It was my understanding that a character needs to be in the battle in order to have their morale drop. Unless it was already like that, I just didn't catch it. But it's good. So this is all good. We are on track for the bad ending. This is Norze Castle? Yes, the hilly terrain makes it a great place to defend, yet a tough place to attack. Nonetheless, it is ours for the taking today. Tomorrow morning, the flag of the kingdom will once more wave proudly above Norze Castle. Well, here goes nothing. We're under attack. General, it's the kingdom army. Dispatch the defense force. Fight with all your strength, men. The kingdom must be repulsed. This is a considerably larger group than I'd expected. No time for doubt. Go! Alright, so typically this battle isn't exactly... It's not a battle of strength in itself. It's more of a battle in terms of how well you can position your characters and defend your current position, right? So ideally, you just need to have these two spaces blocked off, and then right here also. This will prevent the enemies from basically coming into this hilly area and effectively surrounding you, because they actually never climb up the back here, which is very fascinating. And the one thing we have to worry about later on in the battle is more ATACs will pop up from Norze Castle itself, and it should be only 5 ATACs who are going to pop out, the stronger ones, of course. So we just need a position so that high defenses will block the pathways in, and then anybody who has a range to attack will be basically focusing on doing chip damage, really. Again, we just need to make sure Bastion does not do any attacks, which generally here it's perfectly easy to do. We just need him sitting right in between the two spaces where we're going to block the Imperials from coming in. And I'm sure that didn't make any sense, so I'll repeat myself. The two spaces that we're going to block the Imperials from coming in, we're going to have Bastion 2 spaces away from that. So, right here, 1, 2, right here, 1, 2. As long as he's right here, he should be able to heal everybody except for whoever's going to be here. So maybe Barlow should sit here. Okay, end your turn. Zera can stay right here, because what I'm going to... Actually, let's put him right here first. What I'm going to have him to do is turbulence the whole time. Because Nana has such high HP and her defense is pretty good, it's actually not that bad, we can actually have her just be one of the defensive characters who are going to sit in the back. So let's see Gallus right here for a second. Andrew, of course, is going to sit right here and use turbulence the whole time. Reyna also will be back there. Now we're going to have Barlow, like I said, blocking the other path in. Okay. We're too slow. Oh, dang it. Truthfully, this has never happened before where they actually made it in, so this is a first. So let's wipe them out as quick as possible, because this is not what we want to happen. Okay, so normal thrust should be enough. There we go. Increase our dexterity until we get somersault. And once we get that, basically we start dominating everybody with Andrew. And also, Andrew can learn second attack, so I'm gonna check his base stat right now. Well, after the Imperials are moving. So he has 11 base, so 2 more level ups, and he'll be able to get second attack. He does have Wind Strike, which is wonderful, by the way. Okay, so right here he should sit. We'll use a normal slash. Actually, no, we'll use thrust. Go. Okay, Zera. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Imperial 9's next, and 10. So, can you move close enough? No. Alright, so we'll leave Zera right here. Okay, so she can already learn Rhea's trick, so the thing to do is basically just make it so that she can hold her own in battle at this point. Okay. Andrew, Barlow. Barlow's almost there. Then Hero 13 comes next, which is him. Yeah. Okay. So we need to block off one of the positions, so we'll just move Zera right here, right now, in our turn. Andrew can make this kill. There we go. Let's move him right here so no more enemies can pop in. And we'll make sure that Nana can take position. Okay, put Devlin right here. We'll use normal tackle. Nice. Very lucky. Okay, so it was 20 power, right? Yeah, 20 power. So he's at currently 16 power. 1 to base, of course. And now he's at 18 power. So 1 more level up, and he'll be able to get Burning Soul. Let's end our turn. Holy Light on no one. No one actually. Actually, let's make sure Reyna doesn't get healed. Okay. Try countering. It would have done a lot of damage, but I want to position her into where Andrew is currently. Andrew should not be sitting in the front like that. That is like the worst possible situation for him to be in. So let's use a normal slash. Actually, let's use thrust. Okay, Galvez can go sit in the back right here. Basically what he can do is Melting Flare the whole time. Okay, Andrew is next, unfortunately. Andrew, Hero 8's over there. 12's right there. So next turn, I should be able to move Nana into position. Okay, and we'll use Sky Protect on Andrew. Okay, Andrew can end his... Oh no! Oh. No, wait, he can move again. That's right. Okay, normal thrust. Melting Flare is going to do absolutely nothing. Let's try and avoid this. Okay, Zera, he'll eventually learn Wind Strike, and when he can do that, he's going to be really extreme. He's going to be even more useful. Okay, so comes after Zera. Barlow's going to pop in, so we'll move Zera right here. And Yeah, we'll leave Bastion sitting there. Okay, let's move Andrew out of the way. Use a tornado right there. Now Nana will be able to pop on into that position and take over the defending. Hello. And there we go. Okay, so let's end our turn. Our FP is a little too high to do any form of attack, so I just want to make sure he doesn't get wiped out. I thought he had Melting Flare. Oh, he doesn't. Fascinating. Okay, let's use Holy... Well, end our turn here. Okay, so we can just try and avoid this. Again, avoid. Okay, now we need to make sure her dexterity is actually pretty high so that her Terror Shock can actually land. Okay. Tornado again. Fantastic. Okay, so now these invaders aren't being repelled quickly enough. I'm joining the battle. As always, if you want it done right, you have to do it yourself. Okay, so they have appeared on the battlefield. They are actually stronger than what's currently on the field. Mainly because of that, the battle's gonna last a little bit longer, but nothing outrageous. It's not gonna take like years. It's not gonna take years to finish. Okay, you should have Burning Soul. Be able to get Burning Soul. Sorry, be able to get Burning Soul now. So 20 power and base 16 will get him Burning Soul. So he just needs Kunzite and he'll be able to use it. So let's use Searing Flame on no one because we want his FP to decrease by a substantial amount. Let's use Turbulence right here. There we go. We'll use Roaring Wind on Barlow so he can hit the enemy. Interesting that a lot of the Imperials aren't moving, so that is not a good sign in terms of wanting to finish this very quickly. Okay, Devlin still cannot dodge for the life of him. Okay, Reyna can go ahead with her long thrust again. And Cooling Mist. I don't think we're gonna need that, so let's just end our... Actually, it's kind of better to just use your buffs rather than ending your turn, especially if your FP is low and you don't need to recover FP. Then just using, like, spamming your buffs on characters is actually the way to go. Right here, right? Okay, Nana, Terror Shock. Yikes. So who's here? 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, Nana needs to move a little bit so her morale doesn't go up, and then end her turn. Now those ATACs will move eventually. Trust me, they will. Right now they're just letting their own general move ahead without them, which is something. Okay, Barlow, go ahead with the thrust. Okay, base, agility, defense. Cooling Mist again. Cooling Mist is like one of the best support skills you can ever want, just because you can use it multiple times. You can bring, let's see, so 30 is the max FP you can do in a single use, so that's 30. You should be able to use it 3 times, so you can recover all 90 you can recover 90 FP pretty rapidly. So that's what makes it the best. And it's not limited by there's no cap to using it in a single turn, so that's what makes it even better. They're really driving her up her FP. I think using Holy Light on her, right now anyways, would be perfectly fine. Just because, how do I put this? So I can keep my train of thought going. Using Holy Light on her right now would be fine because her HP is maxed out. So, trying to keep her alive is, I guess, I don't know how to put this. Like, her HP is almost maxed out, so using Holy Light will not increase her HP, thereby increasing her survivability, and the only thing that will go down will be her FP. That's what I'm trying to say. Why it took forever to say that, it's beyond me. Alright, so I want Xerath to make sure to get the kills. He's using Turbulence, so he's not going to get a lot of experience. That seems like a lot, but trust me, that's not. So he's not going to get a lot. But, yeah. I want him to get Sonic Blade, any Wind Strike at the very least, at this point. So we'll leave Devlin right there. HP is pretty low, so he's probably going to get defeated probably soon. As long as I do stupid moves with him, he should be. Okay, Barlow, more thrusting from Barlow. And remember, he's not strong. The only reason why I'm attacking with him is to keep his morale from increasing too much. Okay, I feel like I should just chase them down, but man, those Imperials in the back who who absolutely refuse to move, I feel like I should just like go straight for them with Bastion, just like finish them off, but yeah. That's not a good idea. Okay, let's move forward one position in their turn. There they go. See, I knew they'd move eventually. It's just they let the general go in first before they decide to move themselves. Which is typically not how it works. Okay, let's leave Andrew doing nothing. Okay, Devlin is going to be go kamikaze, as usual. And yeah, just gonna continue making him a powerhouse, right? It's just cause. Okay, we're gonna increase his dexterity next time. Turbulence, there we go. Okay, so I do want to have Wind Strike. So Wind Strike requires us to have, let's see here, 18 dexterity. He's just about there. He's one there. Let's see. So if I do this, that gives him 18 dexterity. As for his agility, it should be 12. So he's just about one more level up and he'll be able to get a Wind Strike. And then his Sonic Blade is 20, 15. So 20 dexterity and 15 agility. So he's just about there. And yeah, he's almost there. How do we do this? Air Shock will make it so that she is frozen, and dude, it was 87%. How do you? Okay. Anyways, she still hit him, so that's great. Well, she still didn't get hit. That's what I meant. So base power, dexterity. There we go. And now we're gonna let her get attacked, so that she can be defeated. Theoretically, anyways, she can be defeated. Use Long Thrust on you. And her turn. Galvus can go ahead and do nothing. He's leaving after this mission is over, so we don't have to care about him getting experience, which we never really did. It's more of just getting experience earlier so that he wouldn't just die immediately. Okay, let's use Fireball. There we go. Now we're going to increase Dex rather than base and power. Or sorry, rather than just power. There we go. Okay, Barlow. Use Ice Shard. Cooling Mist again. And then once Devlin gets defeated, Galvis will be making attacks, but that's really it. We're not using him to get experience. Okay. Galvis should just be attacking so that he gets experience for this encounter, this duel. Not a whole lot, but just enough. Okay, let's use Tornado on him. Okay, there we go. Make him attack so he can get killed. There we go. Okay, let's see. That is almost maxed out, so end her turn. Galvis can go end his turn right now. Now what we do need to make sure of is that we don't lose too many allies this early. So once that happens, Bastion can be easily overwhelmed. And Nana's HP is low, so she won't be defeated, but she can do a mass amount of damage in the meanwhile. Have her defend this one. And then she will use long thrust on Imperial 6, and then she will finish it off. Let's use agility right now to increase Nana's agility. Don't want to keep her alive for the foreseeable future. Andrew can do nothing. Bastion can sit and do nothing again. Zero can go in front and just use Wind Strike the whole time while he's here. Okay. Just continue using Cooling Mist. Shock on you. Who can be one shot? That's the thing. You can almost be. I think I just focus on Earthquake then. At the very least, you can keep her FP down just through the use of Cooling Mist. Okay, good. They split their forces. Our turn. So, as you can see, the entire battle has been a defensive battle, and that's the way this one should be played. If you play offensively, it's highly likely you're just going to die, because there's just too many enemies to deal with. That's the whole reason why you do not play that way in this map, because of the sheer amount of enemies. Okay, can we counter? That's pretty good. Although we do have a high chance of being hit. I think a simple slash should be sufficient. Go. Got a hit, dang it. Okay, Galvis. Nothing. Fail 1. They don't have range to attack. Potentially, they don't. Let's see. Okay, Ice Shards isn't going to knock me down, so we'll use Tornado. Okay, how's Nana's FP? It's a little high, so we'll use Cooling Mist. Oh, wait, apologies. I said in a last encounter that Cooling Mist can be used 3 times. I meant Pouring Rain. And then Cooling Mist can be used once, right? Unless you have multiple people who have Cooling Mist. You can pretty quickly reduce FP to 0. Well, reduce FP to by like 90. So, that's very good. Okay, we'll do that. And a turn. Okay, she's taking a bit more damage than I want her to. I think I'm gonna heal her just once, just so we can hold that position. And our turn with Zera. Barlow can do something. Let's use. Oh, he doesn't have tackle. I have to get that. Okay, let's use Ice Shards. And then Cooling Mist. Fantastic. And our turn here. Let's try it. Nice. Actually worked. Okay, let's continue ending our turn. Wind Strike here. And then, let's see, 18. So if we level, next time we level up Zera, we're going to give the 3 points to his base so that he'll end up with second strike, or second attack. Okay, Holy Light on Nana. And then we're also going to make sure that our FP goes down to, well, I guess in this case, 5. And we'll stick Pouring Rain on her too, so her agility increases. Should be able to use a Terror Shock, a single Terror Shock at this point. Okay, and Long Thrust. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, we're doing really good. This mission is always one of the slowest. This mission is always one of the slowest ones you can actually be in, just because of how you have to play. There's no way around playing defensively here. So, the only unfortunate thing about this one. The next one is going to go really fast though, because it's extremely short. You can finish it within maybe 5 minutes. Maybe, of course, maybe. Okay, so he's at 17, 18, 19, 20. This should be enough to get him his somersault, right? Unless I'm actually crazy and I'm just like thinking of a whole different stat distribution. Where's somersault? So somersault requires 20 dexterity, which that is right there, and then 15 agility, which, yeah, like, you never need to increase his agility. So go like that. And then 2 to agility, well, actually 1. Yeah, 1 to dexterity, and then there's somersault right there. So I'm going to increase his power by 1. I'm going to focus on base power, and then that's it. Let me just verify that I actually got it, and I'm not... Right, he needs Jade. He needs Jade for his somersault. I was like, why don't I have it? Okay, avoid this. Okay, how's her HP? I'm gonna use Holy Light on her again. Her FP needs to go down a little bit more. Go 50, and then Zera's gonna Wind Strike again. Okay, avoid this, which is never gonna happen. Okay, Andrew's gonna need to start helping back here, just a little bit, nothing too much, just a smidge. And we'll use Long Thrust, and then we'll use Cooling Mist. There we go. Nana will have reduced her FP by 50 by 80. Let's end our turn. Galvus can do nothing. Nana can go ahead with another Terror Shock. Yeah, we'll take one of them down. Now we don't have to worry too much about using Holy Light on her, because now, well, she's not being attacked by 2 or 3 enemies at a time. Okay, let's just go ahead with Wind Strike again. Another Wind Strike. Carla can go ahead with Ice Shards. Go. Okay, you're gonna go ahead with... I guess Tornado's the one to use, but I need his morale to go down further. So Bastion isn't gonna do any healing anymore. As you can see, I'm driving up everybody's FP. Okay, there we go. He should have second attack at this point. Unless I'm misremembering something. Yeah, there it is. Good. And finally almost done this. Okay, so now let's do some weakening here. We'll focus on weakening down Imperial 14 and have Nana effectively make the kill. Let's just... Of course she missed and got frozen. That's okay, that's okay. We still need we need their HP below 50%, or dead. One or the other. Okay, counter. Just keep defending, hold that line. End our turn. Okay, Barlow. Ice Shards again, just constantly Ice Sharding away here. And I think Andrew's morale should be low enough that I could probably attack at this point, but let's just keep going until we know for sure that his morale is maybe potentially in the blue, right? It's as much as Devlin's is right now. Okay, Nana's HP is below 50%. So if she dies, she dies. If she doesn't, then she doesn't. But the point of the matter is we can make sure that her FP, well, her morale is below, her HP is below 50%, so her morale goes down. Okay. Turn, Gallus. Let's try countering. There's no way to avoid that. There we go. Alright. Now, who's coming next? 301 and 14. Okay, so... Oops. Then Andrew's next. So they're going to take this position right here, probably. And... just move Bastion right here. Yep, there they go. Go ahead with Wind Strike. Okay, Andrew can do his thing now. We can't let our allies go down right like this soon. So we need to do a bit more attacking. Okay, let's just do that. In your turn. Okay, still 14. Target right now. Go. And Galvis's turn. And Andrew can go ahead with a final wind strike to level him up, because I still need him to get that move, second attack. Okay, how's everybody's HP? So below half for sure. That's 194, so almost there. And then Galvis is relevant. So they're both ready to die. Then our turn here. Okay, and if we do this, I don't think I should lose her just yet. If Bastion is the only one remaining, he'll have to make the kills, thereby potentially increasing his level to 20, causing problems in the plan. Okay, I'm gonna use Terra Shock here. Bastion does nothing. Reina can go ahead with another long thrust. Got hit. Okay. Let's go ahead with Pouring Rain on Nana. Okay, Wind Strike again. In a turn. And yeah, let's do that. Okay, there you go, below 50%. Are you? You're below 50%. Reina's about to die, Na's about to be defeated. Okay, so we're basically good now. Everybody's morale is basically just plummeting. Now, Nana especially, I want her to be defeated. And here's why. No matter what happens in a battle, it's incredibly easy to make her morale skyrocket. Just basically playing normally with Bastion. Like, it's almost impossible to make her hate you, unless you're actually trying to make it happen. Let's go right here. Let's end our turn. Turbulence. Actually, Tornado. Okay, Reina's about to die, so we're gonna make sure that happens. Let's end our turn. Okay. One strike on you. Okay, Dara's frozen, so he's gonna be attacked, if possible. Andrew's about to be defeated, so let's use Wind Strike. Dang it. Okay, so he has 12. So one more level up. He needs 16 base. Okay, end a turn. Andrew can end his turn. Nana can't do anything right now, so she's gonna sit right here. Galvis can get out of the way. Reina can move nowhere. Come on, wipe Sarah out. Almost. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping that he would end up getting hit and be defeated. Well, that's not, this isn't working out. So let's get rid of Imperial General, and then we'll move Andrew right here so they can attack him and hopefully defeat him. Reina can go right here to get attacked from the back so she gets defeated. Nana can sit here again. Galvis can, actually, you know what? Galvis can make the kills if everybody gets defeated. In their turn. Just because, yeah, he leaves after the next mission. Thank you so much. Okay, and we will end our turn with 0. Oh, of course, he's attacking Andrew. Shoot. Let's end our turn. Let's move Andrew up here, so we'll just make sure he survives, right? And there you go. Back. You get Nana's back. His HP is below 50%, so it should be fine. His morale's still going to go down at the end of the battle. Okay. Defend so we get hit. Oh, I need to move her. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's try countering. Oh, that's too high. Let's try defending. Dang it. His agility is way too high. Let's see, who has a higher HP? Or level 16 and 13. Oh, that's why. Okay. What I can do is go like this, and then move 0 behind Andrew. And then end a turn. Now they should focus their attacks on Nana. There we go. Come on. I need to beat Nana at the very least. Okay. No, come on. He just needs to hit her once and I can finish the battle. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, this time, please hit her. Thank you. Okay, we can finish this now with, finish this battle. Andrew and Zara is below 50% HP, and we're good to go. Alright, so he actually needs the experience. He needs to level 1 more time. He's level 16. Okay, so I'm gonna give the experience to Zara. He needs it the most. Okay, Wind Strike. He's also very weak, so that's very unfortunate. End a turn, and again, if I heal him, he shouldn't go past 50%, so sit right here. Okay, double Wind Strike, always extremely effective against literally everybody, every enemy in the game. No, let's just like wipe him out. Obviously not with Bastion. I don't want to risk bringing his HP over 50%. Elves can do some damage too. I guess normal slash. Well, I guess thrust. Okay, let's increase his power. Return. Okay, so he has 16 base, so that's why he has second attack. He needs 20 dexterity. Oh, wait. 1 to base, then the rest to dexterity. There we go. One more time. Oh, there is Sonic Blade. Beautiful. Let's use it. If you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like. It's like an overpowered turbulence. So, have a good look. There we go. Nothing super impressive, but it is useful for the most part. If you can use that over Turbulence, I really wouldn't recommend it. Turbulence can be spammed and doesn't cost a lot of FP, so definitely Turbulence over Sonic Blade. Although Sonic Blade is stronger, so you might use it in those situations where you need extra power. Victory is ours! The terrain favored the Imperial troops, and we were outnumbered, but we still emerged victorious. You trained me well, Father. I only wish you were here to see the fruit of your labor. Your Highness, more than half of the Imperial soldiers surrendered when we defeated their ATAC squadron. The rest of them resisted with force, and we responded in kind. Their casualties were great. I apologize, Your Highness. I know you would have much preferred to take the castle without bloodshed. Indeed, I would have, Galvus. But I know that war and death are inextricably linked. This is a great day, Your Highness. We have retaken what the Empire stole from us so long ago. It has been many years since I last walked by the great halls of Norze. It brings back many memories. Now we sit on the threshold of the royal capital. We shall reclaim the heart and the soul of the Pharastia kingdom. Indeed we will, Galvus. You feeling okay, old man? Your eyes are redder than Reyna's cheeks after I squeeze it terribly. You okay, old man? Your eyes are redder than Reyna's cheeks after I squeeze a naughty joke. Galvus is fine, Andrew. He could battle for 3 days and still best us all. Besides, can you fault his enthusiasm? The capital lies within our grasp. Please take care of yourself, Galvus. I want you at full strength for the battles to come. Hey, Bastion, can I talk to you for a second? Of course, Puck. What's going on? I found a Y-band hidden inside the castle's ATAC hangar. It's in really bad shape right now. But there are enough parts here that I could fix the damage and get it up and running. What should I do? A Y-band? I'm unfamiliar with that type of ATAC. It's an older model, but a very strong one. Yanlong used the Y-band until his well-deserved demise. Ah, now I know the one. That was a powerful ATAC. You say that you can make this Y-band fully operational, Puck? You bet, Bastion. I can make it like new. Better than new, even. So why are you wasting time talking to me when you should be working? Hahaha. Enough said. Bye. That little kid enjoys working on ATACs more than I like a blonde with a twin sister. The difference being that he doesn't need to liquor up the ATACs before he can touch them. The bastard. Bastion, we have more to discuss before we try to take the royal capital. The news I'm about to impart could have been worse, but it is still quite distressing. That doesn't exactly fill me with hope and confidence, Zera. Prince Duyere is now Emperor Duyere. He claimed the throne vacated by his father, as expected. Yes, Zera, the news of Duyere's ascension is hardly surprising. What does it matter to us? We will be destroying his inheritance soon enough. I haven't finished. The new emperor is not content to merely sit around the palace counting his gold. His first act after his ascension was to travel to the royal capital. What? It makes perfect sense. Duyere is under suspicion in the death of the Gal. By warring with us, he can focus attention away from himself, impressing the Imperial Army. I was rather hoping he'd be an idiot. Worse yet, he'll be piloting the Sarbellus, one of the excavated ATACs. They don't come much stronger. What? That old relic? It belongs in a museum, not on the battlefield. Let's go and turn it into scrap metal. Well said, Andrew. I pray that your enthusiasm not dampened by reality. We'd best depart at once. Ah, yes. There it is, just cresting the horizon. This is the royal capital? This is the place where I was born, and the place where my father, the father I never knew, was slain. Today we strike a fatal blow to the Empire. Today, we reclaim the heart of the kingdom. Commence the assault. Alright, something has actually come up, so I have to cut the stream short. Particularly fire, so. Yeah, so we just did 2 missions, which is great. the really long Norze Reclaim mission, which always sucks because of how long it is and how you specifically have to play defensively, thereby slowing down how quickly you get through everything. But the great thing is, from here on out, the missions ahead, which, let's see, we're on chapter 14 at this point. The next 6 missions we're going to be doing are rather fast, so that's the wonderful thing about getting through Norze Reclaimed. So, thank you so much for watching. This is definitely going to be more than two more streams, maybe another, let's see, 1, 2, potentially 3 more streams, depending on how things work out. But otherwise, we are edging even closer to 100% completion. I want to thank you for continuing to watch the 100% Vanguard live stream series. It's freaking awesome, and I really appreciate it.